Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to LindyGroove LiveStream. Hope everyone's doing well. I feel like everybody's feeling the spring spirit. It's very floral here, I think. So we have our usual warm-up with Christine, triple step with the sweet potato fries. And we have our special guest instructor, Naomi Uyama, will leading us with the second warm-up and solo musicality lesson. Hey, very excited. And followed by Brady Bunch collaboration time, birthday shout out. It's the ghost birthday, secret birthday. And smile to share. Now let's say hi to Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to LindyGroove LiveStream. We are so excited to have you with us this Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching right now, be sure to hit the share button so your friends at home can dance along with us. Again, we are so excited that you decided to join us for tonight's lesson. As always, I will be in the chat to read your comments and read your questions. So if you have any, right now, go ahead and say hello. Let us know where you're dancing from. We'd love to hear from you. And we want to give a big shout out to last week's donors that helped to make LindyGroove Live possible, Jacob, Jackie, and Brandon. And if you love what we do here at LindyGroove Live, providing free live stream lessons every single Thursday, you can donate to our Venmo and PayPal links, which are in the stream description. And I will be posting them in the chat later. And now, without further ado, we have the lovely Kate to introduce this week's Brady Bunch. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Melissa. Thank you for that. You heard her. If you have any questions, comments, write it in the chat, guys. Don't feel shy. We want to hear from you. We want it to feel like we're all in one big living room together, but not touching. That's what we want. We have got a great group tonight. We have got, of course, the amazing Lance and Vicky, who, where would we be on Thursday nights without? I'm loving Vicky's lipstick top coordination moment. It looks beautiful. Yes, amazing. We have got Calvin here tonight, rocking his LindyGroove t-shirt. The kitty cat's dancing. Whoop, whoop. We got Shahid. Hey, Shahid. Yeah. We have got Naomi, who's going to give us an amazing lesson today. I'm so excited to see what happens. Last time you were here, it was magnificent and all of the inception happened, and I want it to happen again now. I have an amazingly dapper Martin. Look at him and his new haircut. Oh my gosh, you're looking sharp, dude. Sharp. And we have got, of course, the invisible ghost of LindyGroove. We have Brett, whose birthday is coming up, as you heard from Vicky. Happy birthday, Ghost Brett, wherever you may be. We can hear him. You guys can't hear him. He makes sure that everything goes well today. He's made an appearance. Oh my gosh, it's an honor. Happy birthday.
Let's go, Brett.
Woo! I just feel like I was honored by a magical experience right now. I hope you guys felt it too. And of course, we have the wonderful Christine, who has got a little furry companion today to help with her warm-up.
Hello! Yes, if you guys could send a little extra loving vibes to Georgie and Fluffy. They had to go to the vet today, so I think they're both feeling a little violated. They're a little extra clingy. Hello! Thanks for the introduction, lovely Kate. And yes, it's another one of those days where I am so freaking excited to bring you the triple step warm-up to Sweet Potato Fries by Gordon Webster and Naomi Uyama, our guest instructor. In celebration, I have inadvertently dressed up colored like a sweet potato. So, sweet potato with maybe some marshmallows on top? No. So, Gordon Webster featuring Naomi Uyama. You can find it on Bandcamp, just like so many of the bands that we play on the live stream. So go ahead and buy some songs, buy some albums, support our artists. I'm going to do this whole... Excuse me, I almost fell off the stool. I'm going to do this whole warm-up facing you. You can use me as a mirror, so everything will start on your right foot on the count of 1, starting with stomping. There's 2 points in the song where you're going to hear a break. One near the beginning, one near the end, where you're going to get extra points for hopping into the deep fryer and possibly also yelling woohoo and help me baby at the same time. However you want to coordinate that. So you're going to hear a little break, we hop, and we dive down and back up out of the deep fryer, very crispy. And I already look kind of fried, yeah. So I look like a fry and or raw sweet potato. But let's do it. Georgie's here for you. You can just see his little peg legs, I think. If you see me trying not to stumble over something that you can't see in frame, that's what's happening. So let's get the camera back and music. Right foot, start on count 1. And 5, 6, 5, 6, here we go, stomping. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Just fine. The dining in the timing with my sweet potato fries.
Get ready for step touch. Here we go, step touch, step touch, step touch.
They claim the other gals are duds. Does wonders for the hunger of my sweet potato fries.
Triple steps, here we go, triple, triple, triple. First break coming up. Hoop, hoop. And you dive down and hop to the right and triple. And turn. And turn. And turn. Forward and back. We go forward and back. Double time. Slow. Double time. Slow. Double time. Back to stopping. Step touch. And triples. Try not to step on the tail. Here's the piano creep again. Forward and back, playing the piano. Double time. And slow. Double time. Slow. Double time. Back to stomping. Step touch. A few triples. Forward. Double time. Slow. Double time. Back to stomping. Step touch. Triple. Stomp with attitude.
Don't got money, but I
Step
got the
touch.
juice to try.
Triple.
I'm a yummy with my sweet potato fries.
More triples. Feel the burn.
I can hardly wait, looking for a date with my honey. He knows where to
Second
look
break.
when he
Here we go. And hop
gets in my
down.
position and I try to know my name.
And stomping.
We serve tonight. Come
Step
get
touch.
the feeling, feel just right.
Triples.
Never have no better than my sweet potato fries.
Forward.
Get the salt
And back.
pepper too.
Double time.
All the flavor that I'll add for you.
Slow.
Never have no better than my sweet potato
Double time. Last time.
fries.
Cross. Turn. Sizzle. Woo! There was no cat injury. I'm like,
I was very impressed. He got so close to you. I feel like there should be extra points during any of the time during the live that anybody has to like hop over animals, like deal with very tiny apartments, deal with like floors they're not used to. It's like the challenge accepted year of like, I can answer on a cat. It was not the experience I planned on, but
yeah, it's like the gauntlet training, American Gladiators training of like, can you fall off the log while petting a dog? Which I know Kate can do from CardioGroove. She's really good at it.
There's something weird. Luke passes out when it's on Thursdays, but something about the music at CardioGroove gets him excited. He likes to chase his tail. He likes to play. He likes to do exactly what Georgie does and just like sit right where you like need to be.
You hear that, Melissa? We should be proud. Our playlist is getting dogs excited.
Yeah, I'm not so interested in people's approval as I am dogs' approval. So for me, that's an A+. So I'm very excited to hear that. And before we get to our second warm-up, you may have already seen, I threw the link in the chat. Of course, we want to remind you that CardioGroove is still happening every Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. It's only $5. And we have an amazing time. I mean, I don't know. It's my class. Me and Christine's class. So maybe I shouldn't say we have an amazing time. I have fun. I hope that everyone who comes to class is having fun because I think me and Christine are having a blast.
As a frequent person who comes and class person, what is it? Student? Frequent student. That's the word. I love it. It's so fun. Last week we did like some like early, like late 90s, early 2000s jams that were just gold, guys. It's amazing.
I would like to add, I think it's not CardioGroove student, it's CardioGroove collaborators.
I'll take that.
I feel like I am definitely getting distracted and watching everyone in CardioGroove while I'm supposed to be teaching CardioGroove. It's a good time, everybody. Join us.
And of course, we say that because we love to take suggestions from our students. So we kind of take the lead from what everyone in class is enjoying and their suggestions. So definitely check us out on Sundays. You can sign up at LindyGroove.com/lessons. And before you guys cool down too much, we want to, of course, give you the opportunity to have your second warm-up here with the lovely, wonderful, amazing. We've had her before and it was just mind-blowing. We're ready for our second warm-up with the lovely Naomi Uyama. Woo!
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for having me. Well, as I said before, LindyGroove, you guys got your party going on, and I'm very excited to be invited tonight. Thank you guys so much for having me back. So I just went through like a weird meta experience with the sweet potato fries, of course. And now I'm having yet another meta experience where I'm in Zoom land. Everyone's zoomed out. Everyone's doing the thing. Just tell me this. Does this look like my right arm, everybody?
Yes.
Like my left arm. Okay, sweet. I was like, mirror my appearance, don't mirror my appearance. Everything's getting very, very bizarre online. Just checking, because what you guys are going to do is just follow along with me. And I'm going to play a little song by, oh my goodness, Naomi and her Handsome Devils. And what we're going to do is go just a little faster than sweet potato fries, but not crazy, because it's still a warm-up, because eventually we're going to work our way up to, I would say, like a slow Charleston tempo tonight. So I'm just warning you, you want to put yourself through this warm-up so that your body's ready to do some kicking along the way. We won't go crazy fast, but I think that'll be a nice mix. I've been watching what you guys have been doing the last few weeks, and you guys have done some more slow, more medium stuff, and so I thought I'd throw a little something sweaty at you guys tonight. All right, but first, a warm-up. So just follow along. Sound okay? Here we go. feel so well. No more sound, no sorrows, no sound. This can't be love. I get no dizzy spells. My head is not in the sky. My heart does not stand still. Just to be. This is too sweet to ever even really become love. This can't be love because I feel so well, but still I long to look in your eyes. Starting to break a sweat.
That was an amazing warm up. Quite a wonderful vocalist too. I'm not quite sure who it was, but
But she's ruling the LindyGroove airwaves. I'll say that. Surprise. I saw Lori's class from a couple weeks ago, just giving everyone little $5 bills that play my band. So I appreciate it, guys.
And as always, as you might have seen already in the chat, we are posting the links to all the music that we're playing tonight. So if you want to, we always encourage you guys to go out and support these artists for all this wonderful music that you're hearing. Look out for those Bandcamp links. A lot of them are already in the chat, and the ones that are going to be upcoming in Naomi's lesson will be posted later on as well. And you also might have noticed, if you cannot get enough Naomi and you're like, oh my God, I'm so excited she's back, LindyGroove LiveStream. You may not know she has an amazing website with Peter Strom. You can check it out. I posted the link in the chat. We might talk about it again later. It's very beautiful and purple. peterandnaomi.com. Check it out. And I threw even more things in the chat because I just wanted to keep you guys on your toes during the warm up. I also made an important announcement that next week is going to be our last LindyGroove live stream. Oh my gosh. It's wow. And we are going all the way back. Next week, we're going to have the wonderful, amazing Grace and Juan. We're going to go out the way that we started things. We're so excited to have them joining us again next week. And of course, if you're like, Melissa, what's going to happen? What am I going to do every Thursday? Don't worry, because if you are following us at LindyGroove on Facebook and Instagram, which at this point, if you're not, I'm not sure if you've been listening to my announcements every week, but please make sure you're following us on Facebook and Instagram at LindyGroove to keep updated with any reopening, resuming of in-person classes, updates that you're going to see. Check out our social media for those things. And if you're like, Melissa, you just talked about CardioGroove and now you're telling me something different. Well, we love CardioGroove so much. We're going to keep doing it. So we got in-person classes, updates coming soon. We also got CardioGroove. We got something for everyone. So stay tuned for all that information. We're very excited to share this news with you. Please be sure to stay updated. Check our website for all the new information. And now that I have thoroughly exhausted your ears with information, I am ready to hand it off to do something fun with the wonderful, lovely Naomi. Are you ready?
I am. Thank you so much, Melissa. You guys, congratulations. Congratulations on going back to in-person classes. That's really, really exciting. And it reminds me of, the million questions that come up with things resuming and the Move Together project that's coming up in just 2 days, less than 2 days on Saturday. And I'm sure you guys will be talking about that and throwing that in the chat, but I just had to mention, let's keep our sheen of sweat on us. Yeah, let's get ready to get back into in-person classes and let us embark upon a little routine. Now, I heard Vicky say, like, this is Naomi's solo musicality class, and I was like, oh, is it? Is it? This will be my musicality to a little routine. I didn't realize that it was specifically a solo musicality class. Sorry, guys. I was just like, yeah, class at LindyGroove. I'll throw something together. But this is how I am interpreting again, meta, a song of mine. This is going to be to A Good Man is Hard to Find. So I hope you guys like it. And like I said, we're going to pump up the Charleston a little bit because I've been watching your live streams and I know you guys have been dabbling a little more with some medium and slow things just in the last couple weeks. So this will get our blood pumping and get us ready to get back in person, build our stamina up for in-person dancing. The thing is, no one needs any prompting for their desires and heart to go to in-person dancing, but sometimes our lungs need a little workout for in-person dancing. So here we go. We are going to start with a really simple, I'll just call it a single, single, double. So I'm going to go single, single, double, kick, single, single, double, kick. We get 2 sets of those. I start with my right leg, and I'll show it to you one more time this angle. I go single, single, double, single, single, double. And some of you guys are already trying it, so why don't you go ahead and officially try it with me now. And I do cross in front of my body just a touch, but not a lot. It's not 20s Charleston, I'm really pumping out the kicks. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and single, single, double, single, single, double. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and single, single, double, kick, single, single, double, kick. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and heck, hop, heck, and heck, hop, heck. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and heck, hop, heck, and heck, hop, heck. Beautiful. I'll just throw out there, while we have the brain space and we don't have a whole routine in our minds, try to make sure you have a really steady pulse through this. It doesn't have to be big, especially when we're doing Charleston at faster tempos. I don't want you thinking about doing a big jump or leaving the floor a ton. What I think about is really having a little tattoo on the floor the whole time. If you guys have ever been in Charleston class with me, or if you've taken my 21-day challenge, you've heard this before, but I think it really changes the look of your Charleston. So when you're doing, especially that double kick, you stay on one leg for the double kick, but I don't want you to get too lazy. Charleston isn't a resting step. So just listen this time. You can just watch and listen. Keep your ears open. I'm going heck, hop, heck, hop. This leg that's on the floor has a little bounce in it. And it makes it really easy to move around with my Charleston, which when we partner up with somebody, hopefully in the very near future, you are going to be moving across the floor, and especially for follows, you won't always know when that's going to happen. So it really helps to have a little pulse in that leg that's on the ground. So none of this, everybody, single, single, just kicking in place and like taking a break and us having a smoke and a drink. I want you guys pumping through this. Doesn't have to be big up here. You just got to work that leg on the ground. Let's try it a few more times thinking about that, because right now we have the brain space. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and heck, hop, ba, 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 heck, hop, ba, 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 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and daddy woody, badu buddy, beep, beep, badu woody. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, bam. Badu buddy, beep beep, badu buddy, ba boom ba ba da ba ba. So all we're gonna do is add a basic Charleston after that, and I should say a basic solo Charleston where we're going forward on one instead of taking a rock step. So I'll go right foot forward, left foot back, and then I just cross my legs on one, right over left. So watch that one more time from your angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Let's try just that. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and hey, and hop, and boom. Are you winded yet? Because it's only been 5 minutes of Charleston. And I totally understand if you are. If you're not winded, you are superhuman. All right, if you're feeling a little out of breath, don't worry, I'm gonna pace us through this. It's not a super long routine, it's not even a full chorus. What's really interesting about this old song is it doesn't go 16/8 for a full chorus. It's actually a little shorter, just 10/8. So we're already a ways into it. And if you're feeling out of breath, that's okay. What you're gaining now isn't just dance class time, it's stamina time too. So let's add everything together. Now that you've had my little pep talk of encouragement, we're gonna go single, single, double, single, single, double, basic Charleston, and cross. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, ba-doo, ba-dee, ba-doo, ba-dee, dee, dee, ba-doo, ba-doo, basic. Ba, ba, boom, ba-da, dee, boo, da. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, ba-doo, da-dee, da-doo, da-dee, dee, dee, ba-doo, ba-dee. Ba, ba, doo, da, boo-dee, doo, dee, boo, ba. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ba, ba-doo, doo, dee, ba-doo, doo, dee, beep, beep, ba-doo, boo-dee, ba-doo, boo-dee, ba, boo-dee, 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 boo-dee. Yes, that was like perfect Zoom timing where it's one count after I sing the thing. But when everyone's in sync, you're either all out of sync together or you're perfectly in time with my singing. So I'm happy. Now I'll just say, because the tempo's Charleston peppy, I jump with both legs into that cross. It's really tempting to just cross one leg over the other. And it just brings in that point I was making before. Charleston isn't quite a resting step. So just watch yourself for that. This right here. Hey, I'm doing Charleston. And you just let this leg be dead and go like this. I'm jumping with both feet. Boom, ba, boom, ba, ba. They both come around. And then I'm going to slowly turn out of it and peck 3 times. You know, when I was creating this little routine, I was creating it just for LindyGroove. And I was like, man, LindyGroove dancers, they have personality. Like, they love to dance, and that really comes out in what they're doing. So instead of doing like a crazy fancy break, like, we're gonna peck 3 times. And I want you to commit, everyone. So just watch the whole thing. I go, man, is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's your pal, you look for him and find a fool around some other gal. All right, let's try it together. Here we go. And your neck workout for the week. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. Ba-doo-boo-dee. Ba-doo-boo-dee-dee-dee, ba-doo-boo-doo, basic. Jump into that cross and cross turn around and peck, peck, peck. And you guys see how I haven't even made it all the way around. That's totally fine. You can just cheat it, make it 3/4 of the way. Our next step actually goes out to the side, so you don't have to feel like you need to get all the way around. Let's try it again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom. Ba-doo-boo-dee, ba-doo-boo-dee, beep, beep, ba-doo-boo-dee. Ba ba boo da boo dee doo dee boo da ba doo ba dee da doo da doo be doo ba doo. It's a little hard to peck and sing at the same time, so I'm going to actually play the music. I will still sing to you, but through my phone, through the magic of not singing to you. And we're going to try it together a few times, and then you will try it on your lonesome. If you guys are sweating out of breath, you are not alone. You are not alone, LindyGroove. All right? There's sometimes when teachers are like, I know what they want, and there's sometimes when teachers are like, I know what they need. I know what you need, because it's what I need too. We need to get our stamina back, yeah? All right, we are starting in the middle of the song, because I don't start singing till the middle of the song, and I want to sing to you guys. Let's see if this is the right spot. That's it. I'll count you in. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's your pal, you look for him and find a fool around some other girl, and then you pray to see him lying in his grave. All right. So if you land his nice day, might get back him. That's Lance's favorite part, when the record scratches. So I had to do it. Okay. Let me take a look at the Zoom screen. The nice thing about the Zoom screen is I can actually see you. Does anyone have any questions other than where's my sweat towel? Does anyone have any questions? You just wave at me in Zoom land if you do. Melissa, do you have a question in chat land?
I don't have a question in Chatland, but I do want to remind everyone in Chatland that if you do have a question, you can type it to me. We're not just asking for questions from the people here. We would love to hear from you from home. So if you have any questions, you can type them in the chat. And also, if you happen to be having any issues watching the stream on Facebook, I did post the YouTube link. So you can check that out as well. So just keep in mind all those things. And back to you, Naomi.
All right. Hooray for hashtag technology. I so feel you right now. It's like, go to 50 other links. It's streaming somewhere, I swear. All right. We will run it again with music, but me talking for 1 second gives us a chance to breathe. And I'll also say, you know, we have a mix of people in here, and we especially have a mix of people on Facebook or YouTube. You know, there'll be different levels taking this. So if this is pretty simple and you have a handle on it, and you're doing what I'm telling you to about having some rhythm during this in that standing leg, you can think about, instead of just doing the basic Charleston, you can put a jump Charleston in there instead, and it'll still totally work. Takes the same amount of time, and it's really just a variation on Charleston. So, you know, choose your own adventure. If you're up for the challenge, it still totally works. Hey, ho, hey, hey, ho, hey. You can do some form of jump Charleston and cross, and then come on out of it. You just want to make sure you're crossing on one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And it comes around, boom, boom, boom. Right now, I'm not going to break down jump Charleston as its own step, just because that's an extra challenge for the people who are more advanced in here, because we have a mix. But I should mention, just because Melissa mentioned Peter's and my site, we have a ton of instructional videos on there. And we actually have both like a Charleston drills video, and we have a jump Charleston video where we show 2 different timings of it. So if you're interested in doing that, or if I have any members out there watching, I know sometimes when you go to the membership site, it's just like a smorgasbord and you're like, I don't know where to start. There is a jump Charleston video on there. All right, enough talking. Let's get back to this vinyl that Lance appreciates. Let me get this cue point. I'll count you in. 5, 6, 7. It's hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's a crowd, you look for him and body fooling around some other girl, and then you pray, to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is not sick, might get like him, hug him in the morning, kiss him every night, kiss the night. One more time so we can try that jump Charleston if you like. 5, 6, 7. It's hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's a crowd, you look for him and body fooling around some other girl, and then you pray, to see him lying in his grave. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the record. So the next step, which some of you guys can already see, is just a little simple. We'll call it a mambo step. It's not like an official, don't call a mambo instructor. They will definitely put me in mambo jail. But we're going to call it a mambo step because it sort of resembles that. And a lot of those kind of Latin steps were thrown at the Savoy Ballroom in the 40s and the 50s. So we'll take a little breather from Charleston and we can smooth it out and not do a ton of pulse. And it's really simple. I'm just going to go quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Rock, step, cross, rock, step, cross. Go ahead and try it. I'm rock stepping to the side. I'm going right, left, right, hey, and ho. And if anything, I have this little halftime groove if I want to have it. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, but it's not mandatory. If you do it super smooth, it can also look great. And either way, we're getting a break from that kind of relentless Charleston pulse that I want you guys to have during Charleston. So let's try it a few more times. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and out and cross, out and cross. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, a 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7. I didn't even watch you do it, and I know that you nailed it. It's pretty simple as far as the step goes. So what I want us to do is take this very simple footwork, and I want us to just bump it to another count. So the footwork stays the same. I don't want you to psych yourself out. But a lot of these Latin steps, there's like whole big debates, or so I have heard, whether it's done on the 1 or the 2. And actually, I've had that debate in my heart when I watch old routines like the Tranky Do, especially because some of the best examples we have of it don't have the original music playing with the example. If you guys have watched The Spirit Moves, amazing footage of great dancers in their prime doing the Tranky Do, and the music that's piped in over it is just random music, like elevator music that they put on afterwards. So when you're doing the Tranky Do to the Dipsy Doodle, that's because some random person decided to pipe in Dipsy Doodle over the Tranky Do. It's not the original song they were dancing to in the studio. And that's my teacher rent for the day. So what we're gonna do, back to the subject, is we're gonna do the same step, just on the 2. So watch, I'm gonna transition as I do it. We'll start like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So the footwork isn't hard. We just have to get a hang of what count we're stepping out on. You guys have the first 8 down. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now instead of stepping out, I'm just going to do a quick cross in front of the foot I'm on so that I can start again to the left. Watch me one more time. Right foot, left foot. Oh, I'm sorry. I got psyched out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So why don't you guys try that with me slowly, and feel free to totally screw up, and your cat won't judge you. Or they might, because cats are judgy, but they would judge you about other stuff anyway, so don't even worry about it. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I step 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, quick. And we could stay in that groove. It would actually maybe feel a little better if we got into the groove of the new mambo, where we 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, and we looked around the room and said, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Okay, phew, I am. But because we're doing it in the routine, I don't want you to get in the groove for too long. So we're just going to do 1, 8 on the 1 and almost 1, 8 on the 2, just like we've been doing. Watch one more time. You're off the hook. Just watch. I go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6 with me. 5, 6, 7, and right foot and left foot and left foot, right foot. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yes! Yes, Headless Naomi says yes. That was great. Let's try that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Mostly yeses. Mostly as a group. Here's the thing with Zoom and the Brady Bunch time, like everyone's tiles are just in this two-dimensional world. But in the classroom of life, where you could be in the back row, you guys are nailing it. You know, you could just like sneak in the back row and you're like, I'll get it later, it's okay. So I don't want anyone to feel stuck in the back row, so I'll just clarify one more time. You have to do a quick switch, and I really cross my foot in front of the other. I take my right foot in front. That helps trip me into the right thing. So watch one more time. I'll show it to you from the front. Everything's really going out to the sides. Boom, ba, hey. Boom, ba, hey. And I go in front, which is not where the flow is taking me. Normally, I would step back out to the side. But if I can take that step in front on one, it switches me back to going left. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and right and left. Switch it. Boom, right. You know what I mean. I said right and I meant left. You know what I mean. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and right and left. And switch it left and right. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1. 5, 1, 2, 6. So we, in theory, will please all the Latin dancers to the extent that we are not really legitimately Latin dancing, but doing our best while we do it. So we've got a 1 and a 2. And why don't I, before we start combining it with the beginning, because you guys were getting the beginning pretty solid, let's just dance out of this because it is kind of funny to stop right here. We'll just do a little circle out of this, and then we're going to get into some fun, dare I say, LindyGroove-esque expressing ourselves. So we're just going to take a little circle around. 1, 3, 5, 7. I'm just taking my right leg around the left. So it's a little like a paddle step if you guys have ever done a paddle around. But I'm not going to be super strict about this one. If you make it more like a twist, that's totally fine. Just know that I'm starting on the right foot. So watch the transition. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7. So the trick here is coming out of this little mambo time. What I do is I do a little clap on 8. And what it does is it breaks the spell of the mambo, and it also reminds me to lift my foot up. So I would encourage you guys to clap. You don't have to, but I use it as a little way to trip me into the correct thing. Because if I step down too early, it doesn't feel like a paddle step, which you guys are probably used to. So watch one more time. Boom, ba, dee, boom, ba, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, hey, ho, hey, ho. And the nice thing is, after we do that little paddle around, we're just going to pose it up and express ourselves. So even if the footwork isn't perfect, that's okay. But let's shoot for the correct counts. Here we go. Let's do, let's just remind ourselves of the paddle. So I'm going to count you in, and on 8, I want you to clap and lift that right foot. 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. There are lots of different ways you can style this, but it's really just walking right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. That's it. So if we add that to our mambo, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Hey, ho, and a 1, 3, 5, 7. Let's take those 3 8s together slowly. 5, 6, mambo step. We go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Cross in front. Boom, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 3, 5, 7. Pose. You're gonna pose on that 1. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and mambo step to the left. Boom, hop on, and a 1, 3, 5, 7, and pose. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and mambo step, cross in front. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. Yes. Yes. Yes with the poses. Yes with the poses at home. Okay. One more time. One touch faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and mambo step, cross in front. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, and hit that pose. Even if you totally screwed everything else up. Yes. Nothing like a pose to smooth things over. It's like the frosting on a crumbly cake. It's all going to work out. Okay? I want to back us up and start playing this music again so we can glue things together. So the transition was something you guys were actually already throwing yourselves into. So I wouldn't worry about it too much because we're just coming out of the pecks. So just know when we hit that peck, 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 that's when we go into the mambo step. You'll probably already be facing a little bit to the right, so you should be okay. I'm gonna throw it at you, but do it with you. So let's try it to music. Not crazy fast. I'll slow it down one touch so we can think. All right, y'all. Here we go. From the single, double.
It's hard to find. You always get the other Charleston. Just when you think that he's so bad, you look for him if I could fool around some other girl. And then you rage, then you crave to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is not sick, my kid likes me and hug him in the morning. Kiss him every night, kiss him, but then it up and go treat him right. Because a good man nowadays is hard to find. It's really so hard to find. 5, 6, 7. It's hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's so bad, you look for him if I be fooling around some other girl. And then you rage, then you crave to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is not sick, my kid likes me and hug him in the morning. Kiss him every night, kiss him, but then it up and go treat him right. Because a good man nowadays is hard to find. It's really so hard to find. 5, 6, 7. It's hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's so bad, you look for him if I be fooling around some other girl. And then you rage, then you crave to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is not sick, my kid likes me and hug him in the morning. Kiss him every night, kiss him, but then it up and go treat him right. Because a good man nowadays is hard to find. It's really so hard to find.
All right. I'm trying to not do the scratch every time, but it's hard. It's hard not to. All right, y'all. Ooh-wee. Dab off your sweat. Say hello to your husband. Hi. Or your cat. Whatever. And let me know what questions you guys have, if you have them. Don't get too comfy. And everyone's like, oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
I think the most tricky part is the offbeat mambo part for me. So I'm still, yeah.
Well, that's my mini musicality moment. The great thing is that you can already do the step. If you feel comfortable doing the mambo step on one, you're doing the exact same step, but you're shifting it a beat. So the challenge won't be the footwork or the dancing so much as figuring out like kind of where to place it in the music. And also the transition. Transitions are super key, especially when you're switching something that's really similar and just putting it on a different beat. So I'll go over it slowly a couple times, but just know you're already halfway there. If you feel comfortable with the first 8, don't get too frustrated if the second one isn't coming to you. That might be a little bit of homework because it's, there are a lot of jazz steps that we really drill into you as teachers, like they happen on this count. If you're doing a fall off the log, you kick on 8, not 1. You're really used to it living in one place. And this is one where I'm saying, okay, let's live in this place and let's live in this place only for 1/8 and switch really quick. So it's a lot, but what's nice is the footwork is simple. So that's why I'm throwing, like the challenge is the timing. So the transition is really, really key. I just have to have that quick step, and I do think of it as quick. So why don't we just practice the first 8 up to that transition? Because we were doing the first 8 and stopping. Let's add that transition step. So watch me. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. And I'm gonna step on that right foot in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. And put your weight on it too, just to make sure you're there. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Should be right in front of that foot. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and right, and left, and right. If we're here and we have our weight on our right foot and we're right in the middle, not out to the side, I can start going out with this left foot now. So why don't we just do this much? Now we'll just do the second half, but we'll add that transition as well. So now I'm going to count you in, and we'll just start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So we'll just do the second half of this little mambo thing. So watch one more time. I'll start with the transition. 5, 6, 7, and 1. Out to the side, out to the side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and out to the side, out to the side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and transition. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Transition. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Transition. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. That looks good. How is that feeling? Show me a meter. This is great. This is and this is everythingsterrible.com. Okay, lots of thumbs up. That's great. Now all we have to do, it's so easy. No, just kidding. All we have to do is glue those two things together. And what's nice is you practice the glue on either side. So watch me do the whole thing. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I got this quick one, and then I go out to the side. Let's try it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and to the side, not to the side, left and right. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and to the side, not to the side, to the side, to the side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Hey, and ho. Yes. Yes, even in Zoom time, Vicki, I could tell that was way better. That looked great. That looked great. And like I said, it's a challenge of timing, not so much of like physical ability to do it. So if it doesn't sink in right away, you guys can sleep on it out in Facebook land and then wake up and it might just click because the footwork's already there. So that looks great. Are there any other questions out there? Just why are we so sweaty? I don't know. Because you guys are getting ready for in-person classes. It's your fault. You know, you're so on it. You're going to sweat with each other. I'm just working up. We're getting out the old sweat so that we can put some new sweat on partners. I don't know. All right. So we've only got 2 8s left of the routine. And I've sort of glossed over the posy part. I'm not going to tell you how to pose. I'm just going to tell you to hit it. And there's a bunch of breaks in this song, so we get 4 of them basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can like show your mood. You can show your mood. So if it's a pandemic mood for Naomi personally right now, it can just be like weeping on the counts, whatever you want. Okay, so once we get past that, we're going to do a classic step, which I would love to share with you, the hitchhiker. How many of you guys have attempted a hitchhiker before? All right, Brady Bunch. 1 strong hand from the Shahid, half of a hand, yes. From my man with a haircut, cool. That's fine. I'm gonna break it down for you guys right now. Like I said, it's a classic step, so it's a great one to know. Hitchhiker is a little bit like basic Charleston as far as the timing goes. So with basic Charleston, especially if we think of a more 20s feel, it's got that breath on the even beats. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our feet are going down on the odd beats. 1, 3, 5, 7. Now, you don't have to know that while you're doing Charleston. I'm just pointing that out because your body has been here before. We're doing the same thing with hitchhiker. It just has a different look. So I'm going 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So from your angle, I'm going touch, step, touch, touch. And that's something that's really key. Touch, switch your weight, touch, don't switch your weight. You do touches on the other side. Watch one more time. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 3, 5, 7. Why don't you guys throw yourself at it, do an impression of what I just did. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7. One of the biggest things have to start a little before you think you do. So instead of thinking about starting with the 1, think about that breath on 8. I think of everything going up and out on 8. Watch me, I'll count myself in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything comes up and out. And then I'm ready to touch down on 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Yes. Really nice. Now the thing is, hitchhiker has this feeling of everything coming up and out, and you just have to make sure that it doesn't pull you up so much that your legs are totally straight and you're not down into the rhythm of it. So remember to keep a posture where you're leaning forward as you go, or else it can start looking a little jumping jackish. It's really easy to make it sort of a Finnish disco kind of feel. You want to have this feeling of leaning forward so that it really has that Charleston vibe. And this leg that I'm on, it's staying bent. It's not coming all the way up. So make sure you're not leaning back here on super straight legs. You want to be over it as you go. I think of it almost on a little diagonal, like I'm always looking at you, but it's this side and that side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 4, 5. Hey, ho. Let's try it a couple more times. You can ignore what I just did, or you can throw yourself at it. We'll go over it right away. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Out, touch and step, touch and touch. Hey, ho. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Ha, ha, hey, ho. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Ha, hey, ho, Not bad for me, completely not breaking down the second half. That was great. That was a great impression of a hitchhiker. First things first, you are not bending as much as you think you are bending. In your mind, you're like, man, I could like kiss the floor right now. I'm so bent. And then when you watch the Zoom replay, you're gonna be like, damn, I look like a scarecrow. I'm straight up. So I would just say everybody can bend a little more from the waist, bend a little more in your legs. I have had that sensation. There's nothing like watching a video of yourself and being like, ooh, the feeling and the look, it's different. So let me just save you a little pain later and just say you can really lean forward on this one, and it really helps the look of it. It keeps you from getting too lifted with it. It's such a big step that you want to stay grounded in some way. So make sure that you're really leaning over your legs with this one. When we do the second half, which I have not broken down, you guys are doing pretty great at, we are kicking left, right, and then as we put out that last foot, that's when we have that syncopated clap. Now, the funky thing is, in order to kick with the left foot, we have to make sure we didn't switch onto that leg. We talked about that. You want to make sure you just touch. But also, there's a beat in there that you have to, like, I wouldn't say kill time, but you have to fill with dancing, because in the heat of the moment, you're going to kick too early. So what's going to happen is 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're going to just go for it. But with these Charleston kicks, we're kicking on the odd beats. So what I think about is really getting my leg ready to kick on 8. 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, get ready, go. Could you guys see that from this funky zoom angle? Okay, good. I'll show it one more time. 1, 2, 3, really bent over. Get ready, go. And when I say go, you don't have to cover a lot of ground. I just mean that's when we kick. So why don't we try that nice and slow together. 5, 6, hitchhiker. 8, 1, 4, 5, and 1, 3. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Hop on, left kick, right kick. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 4, 5, and 1, 3. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 that's it. When I stick that last leg out, I don't have my weight on. I'll show it from the front. 1, 3. It's here, not here. It's not some strict law. It just adds to the look of it, having this nice straight leg in the front. And also that's just traditionally how it's done. So make sure you're not like on the prow of the ship there. You're just letting your weight sit back. I'll show it from the side one more time. Hey, hop, hey, hop. I just stick it out. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Hitchhiker. Hop, hey, hop. Ooh, and this is your cardio burn workout for the month. Just in times. All right, before we drill it anymore, any questions about the hitchhiker? Classic old step. Reason it's called the hitchhiker is because when we bring your arms out, I have my thumbs pointed in, and I try to make like a nice straight line up here with my, this is my arm, this is my forearm. It's weird, this is technically only my arm. Teacher things you find out. Okay, so with my arms, I'm trying to keep a nice straight line. They look diagonal because of the way I'm bent, but they're actually pretty straight. And this part is coming in for the hitchhiker. And just be aware, there are a lot of moves where you do some like cool styling with your hands or cool styling with your hands, and what ends up happening is like everything starts moving up. That's something I know like Peter is always working on. We're always talking about that. It's really easy to raise your shoulders when everything comes up. So keep your shoulders nice and low, and we're just doing a hitchhiker with the thumbs like this. Ha, 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 ha. All right, let me look at my Zoom room. Any questions? In your hearts? No. All right. What we should do is we should start combining everything because we are running out of time. I can see the time. I know the time in my heart, but I can't help it. So let's do it to music. And I know that can seem like a lot, but let's do it to slowed down music. And I'll just call out everything we're doing. I'll count you in for the hitchhiker. Hitchhiker's just coming after we pose for a while, so you'll have a second to think about it. And that's the end of the chorus. Like I said, this old song, Good Man Is Hard to Find, sort of predates a lot of the jazz songs that we're used to, and it doesn't have a super regular chorus. It has a 10/8 chorus, a 10 swing out chorus. 20 bars for all the musicians here. All right, let's try it nice and slow. From the top. Single, single, double. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. It's hard to find. You always get the other kind. Charleston. Just when you think that he's a crowd, you look for him. Back into mambo. And then you break. Then you break. Stop seeing him lying in his way. Turn around. Oh! In the morning, kiss him every night, kiss him and then love him more. Hitchhiker! Because a good man nowadays, it's hard to find, it's really so hard. A good man is hard to find, and that's that. Get the other kind, just when you're 5, 6, 7. It's hard to find, you always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's a crowd, you look for him if I could fool around some other girl. And then you pray to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is not safe, you like him, hug him in the morning, kiss him every night, kiss him, but then they love him all freedom right. Because a good man nowadays, it's hard to find, it's really so hard. A good man is hard to find, you always care, get the other kind. Just let me see it, everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard to find, you always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's so proud, you look for him and find a fool around some other girl. And then you pray to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is not sick, might get back in.
morning, kiss him every night. Give them, then they love him, all treat them right. Because a good man nowadays, it's hard to find. It's really so hard to find. A good man is hard to find. You always
So stinking good. So good. So good. So good. Now, I know that wasn't a lot of run-throughs, but I also know that we're short on time and it's late. So I just want to make sure there aren't any lingering questions here or in the chat. And then we can just run it a few more times and just fully sweat it out. This is like not hot yoga, it's just hot solo jazz. Or we could just say solo jazz. I don't know any cold solo jazz. Shahid.
What's up, Naomi? Thank you so much. This is amazing.
This is my pleasure. My pleasure. What's up?
And thank you for doing the video the other day. But on the hitchhiker, are the arms out on 8?
Yes.
Sorry. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I had arm problems.
It's like full of concentration. Yes, it's one of those things where if I don't prepare on 8, it's just a do-over. It's a scratch. And I'm like, I'll try it again later. It's one of those things where if I don't get ready, it's really hard to get into. So instead of thinking of it as starting on 1, because that's when our foot touches the ground, think of it as starting on 8. You really take that breath, everything goes out. It's a little bit like Spank the Babies in that way, where everything has to come out on 8 or else you're really screwed. It's really hard to like start on the 1. Any other questions out there? All right, just a kitty cat roaming. All right, let's try it a couple more times. I will do it with you. We'll get our cardio in for the day. And again, so I'm not just sweaty panting at the end of class, I just want to say thank you so much to you guys for having me. Don't forget the Move Together panel discussion coming up on Saturday. I'm sure you won't. But yeah, let's do this thing. Here we go. I'm going to do it original speed. And if I didn't tell you, you'd be like, whatever. All right, here we go, everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's so fast, you look for him and thought you're fooling around some other girl, and then you rage, then you crave to see him lying in his grave. So we can let his last day, mark your back and hug him in the morning, kiss him every night, give him then it up and all treat him right. Because a good man nowadays, it's hard to find. It's really so hard. A good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's so fast, you look for him and thought you're fooling around some other girl, and then you rage, then you crave to see him lying in his grave. So we can let his last day, mark your back and hug him in the morning, kiss him every night, give him then it up and all treat him right. Because a good man nowadays, it's hard to find. It's really so hard. A good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when soul clap, soul clap, soul clap. Should have snuck it in there. Should have been like, then you keep clapping. All right, y'all. That is the sweaty time I have for you guys today. Online, that is. But you guys are starting something that's happening all over the world, which is you guys are going in person. So you're going to forget all about our Zoom meetings, and that's great. I can't wait to see you guys in person. Forget the Zoom meetings, and someday I will see you on a dance floor, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I'll be coming out to California for Camp Hollywood, and I'm already looking forward to it. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. And good luck with the in-person classes. I'm sure they'll go great, but I just want to say I am rooting for you guys. I hope it goes smoothly and well, and I know everyone's going to be so excited to be back.
Thank you, Naomi. This was super fun, and what an opportunity through this to be able to actually take lessons from you when we normally couldn't. This is just amazing. It's been the best experience to be able to work with you, and I love the classes that you put together, especially the one that was ramping everybody up, getting ready to be dancing again. That's amazing. So right now we've got some birthdays to celebrate, And here's the names. Delphine Lorenz, happy birthday. Jennifer Wang is having a birthday. Steph Chen, happy birthday. Monchet Gonda, birthday time. And our very own LindyGroove Livestream ghost, Brett Dollenberg. Happy birthday, Brett. You're gonna pop your, you're gonna become visible for a second for your birthday so we know who we're singing to. It'll be shocking. I don't know if he's wearing a shirt or pants or anything at this point. But if he pops in, y'all get ready, y'all unmute yourselves, and you know what to do on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday
to you.
And go sleep, Brett. Hi, Melissa.
Hello. I don't know who did it, but whoever in the Brady Bunch added Brett like after every line of happy birthday. Thank you. That just made it extra beautiful. As always, let us know what you thought of our beautiful birthday song in the chat. We always love to hear it. And of course, we've not forgotten about you, people whose birthdays are coming up. If your birthday is coming up, you can sign up for a LindyGroove birthday. You can come take CardioGroove for free with 10 friends. You're going to get amazing birthday decorations. Check that out at LindyGroove.com. Do not forget, and of course, do not forget your possibly last opportunity to see my wonderfully made, very professional birthday hat next week on the live stream. And of course, I just want to give another big shout out to Naomi for joining us and sharing that wonderful, wonderful, fun routine with us. I posted again her and Peter's website in the chat. You can check it out. If you want to learn more from Naomi, you want to see more of what she's doing. Amazing stuff. So check that out. Oh, wait, sorry. I should have taken off my birthday hat before I went off topic. Hold on. I'm going to get my official LindyGroove bow on. Anyway, check out the website. It's in the chat. Thank you, guys. And now we're going to move on to Smiles to Share with Vicky. Hi, Vicky.
Hello. Thanks, Melissa. And thank you, Naomi, for that class. My thighs are killing me. I'm so out of shape. It's like it's gonna hate me tomorrow. I'm like, So thank you. Yes, everybody work on your cardio, please. So now it is time for Smiles to Share. I think first we have lovely Kate.
I think it's me too. Thank you, Vicky. I have something to share today that is a little bit fantastic and a little bit ridiculous at the exact same time. So if anybody watching has ever seen William Shatner act, ever, you know he's a very unique human being. He does things that are unlike any other human when he's given lines. And he has done this masterpiece of taking the very, very well-written, beautiful song, Rocket Man, and sings his version of it. Now, it's not all singing, but it's not all talking, but it is all William Shatner. And if you find him funny, you got to check it out. It is over 5 minutes. So like tuck yourself in, get a little drink, get ready to giggle, because it's fantastic. Melissa, we'll put that in the chat for your eyes to feast upon at some point in the near future.
Thanks, Kate. We'll be sure to check it out. It's William Shatner, I guess. Next we have Melissa, who's gonna share something.
And I just want to piggyback off of the video that Kate shared because I watched it right before the live stream and it's hilarious. But one of my favorite like little tiny details that I noticed when I was watching it is the YouTube title of the video is it says William Shatner sings in quotation marks Rocket Man. So if you would like to see him singing Rocket Man, check out the YouTube video. It's really funny. I got a huge laugh out of it. But maybe if that's not your thing, if you don't have 5 minutes, I have a short video for you. It is a very cute video of a hamster who's like so close to the ground that it actually looks like a vacuum cleaner, and it's like crawling on the ground, eating all these little treats. And it's like 20 seconds long. So if you're looking for 20 seconds of joy, I give to you vacuum cleaner hamster. Check it out. Link is in the chat.
Thanks, Melissa. So next I have a smile to share. This one is going to be a little long. It will be happening this Saturday. Move Together's putting on a reopening Building Back Better. I think I said that right? Yes, I should know because I've been looking at the graphics for I don't know, a long time. So Shaheed's not here. So Shaheed is the one that founded Move Together. So we'll be asking all the important questions about reopening, getting back dancing together. And
I'm here, Vicky. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I was actually working on the program for Saturday, which is why you didn't see me. We have a fantastic program going on. It's going to be very informative. We know that everyone has a lot of fears as it relates to many things, COVID-19, racial justice, all kinds of different topics. And we're going to be going over many of those this Saturday at 11 o'clock Pacific time. We would love for you all to join us. It's going to be very informative. We're going to be addressing all those fears and concerns that you have. We're going to be providing information and tips for those scene leaders out there and organizers who's looking at what they can do to make a positive change in their community. And we would love for you all to join us. Back to you, Vicky. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get back to work because we have this amazing.
All right, Shaheed, sorry to disturb. Yes, work. Well, just one more day. We can all do this. Let's move together. Yay! So with that, Melissa?
Yes, be sure to tune in to the Move Together, Build Back Together event. The link is in the chat, all the chats. Check it out. There's going to be some amazing panelists. You may or may not see some familiar faces. Hint, hint. Check it out. And of course, we want to remind you, next week is our last LindyGroove live stream, but we're going to have Grace and Juan. It's going to be amazing. We're so excited. And of course, do not forget to follow us at LindyGroove on Facebook and Instagram so you can get all the updates on resuming in-person classes. But don't forget, we still have CardioGroove going every single Sunday. You can check it out at lindygroove.com/lessons. You can sign up right now, right as soon as the live stream is over. And as always, if you love what we're doing here at LindyGroove Live, providing paid gigs for these instructors, bringing you guys free live stream lessons every single week, please consider donating to our Venmo and PayPal links. I'll be posting them in the chat shortly, and you can check them out in the stream description. Thank you guys so much for dancing with us tonight. We look forward to seeing you next week. And good night. Bye-bye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye. Bye. Bye.